Hello guys, my name is Val and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'd like to show you my PowerPoint lesson called Dr. Lisa. It is a short story based lesson designed for grade 4 or 5 learners. It focuses on developing reading comprehension skills. In this lesson, students read a story about Dr. Lisa and learn to answer her questions. This PowerPoint features pre-recorded audio. So if you're a student, if you're learning English, I think it's going to be useful for you as well. And I'd like to show you exactly how you can use this PowerPoint. Also, if you're a teacher, I want to show you a listening activity that you can do in the beginning of the class and explain how you can do it in your class. And also there is a speaking game which I would also like to show you. It has a few interesting tricks to it. So please stay tuned and enjoy the video. If you like what I do, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you soon. Thank you very much. Bye. Hello guys, let's take a good look at this PowerPoint lesson. So first of all, take a look here. As you can see, this PowerPoint contains 64 slides, and I'd like to show you 3 things in this PowerPoint lesson. The first thing is this lesson features pre-recorded audio. So let's take a look at this slide, and you can choose to read it together with your students, like sentence by sentence, for example, or you can click on the play button and listen to me read this passage. So it's up to you. Actually, also, if you're a student of English, if you are learning English, this is also, I think, going to be useful for you, because you can just listen to me read and repeat after me. So let me show you how it looks like. There we go. This is the intro. Let's read. All right, and here's the next slide. So if you click on the play button, here's what's gonna happen.
This is Dr. Lisa. She is a pediatrician. The word pediatrician comes from 2 Greek words, pais, meaning child, and iatros, meaning doctor.
Yeah, and as you can see, if you see the play button, you can click on it and listen to me read. Also, you can click on the speech bubbles, and each speech bubble, as you can see here, also features pre-recorded audio. Let me show you. So this is something you want to ask your students. What questions do doctors usually ask? And you can ask them to read it to you, or if you use this PowerPoint lesson as a student, you can just click on each speech bubble and listen to my voice.
What is the matter with you?
And then you repeat after me. What is the matter with you? Next one, let's click on this one.
What is the problem?
What is the problem? And so on. So here, when we practice these dialogues, how can you answer these questions? You can do the same. You can click on each speech bubble and listen to me read. The second thing I'd like to mention is the listening exercise in the beginning. I just want to show you how you can do it in class. So let me start the presentation. So you start your class by saying that there are lots of people who help us at home, at school, and outside. And this is where you enter the listening exercise. Who are the people who help us? So you ask your class to listen and guess the job, the occupation, right? So here you click here to listen and guess. You can actually even turn it into a game. You can ask a student from each team to stand up and guess the job. So here we go.
This person stops fires. He works at a fire station.
So your strong students will probably shout, firefighter, firefighter. So if you're doing it in teams, then the first student who says the word correctly gets a point, or they can run to the blackboard and write down the word on the blackboard, and this way you can check their spelling as well. And then the next slide, when you click on the next slide, this is for your weaker students. This you can do as a choral drill. You can read it together with the whole class. So you can say, well done, good job, you are right, this team gets a point, and now let's read it together. And you read it together with the whole class. You can tell them, please read, and then they would go, this is a firefighter, he stops fires. Then the next occupation, the next job, please listen and guess the job. Guess the person who helps us. And again, invite a student from each team to stand up and ask them to guess the word. Here we go. Let's give it a try.
This person works in a hospital and looks after you when you are sick.
So some students think it's a nurse, some students think it's a doctor, but the correct answer is a nurse, because nurses look after you when you are sick. All right. And the third thing I'd like to show you in this PowerPoint lesson, by the way, here are the activities that you're doing. Oh yeah, so the third thing I'd like you to see is the dialogue practice, because it features an interesting game, I'd say. So here we go. Dialogue practice. First of all, you model this dialogue for everyone to see, and as you can see, we have a play button, so you can click on play and listen to it. Here we go. Let's give it a go.
What is the problem? I am sick. I have a bad cough. Take this medicine twice a day. Drink a lot of water and stay in bed. Thank you, doctor. You are welcome.
All right, so we have, I think, 2 dialogues to listen to, and then we play a speaking game. That's what I want to show you right now, and I want to explain how you can do it in your class. So you already know that in my classes, I like to put my students into 2 teams, boys and girls. In your case, you can put them in different teams. It's up to you. But here's how you play. You invite 2 students from one team, and they need to role play this dialogue. So one student acts out as a doctor and the other one acts out as a patient. So they read the question and the patient needs to choose one of these options. So take a look how it goes. So let's say the doctor asks the question, what is the matter? And then the other student says, I am sick. I have a sore throat. Let's say the student chooses a sore throat. When you click on the sore throat, you can see how many points this team gets. This way, the students get really motivated to try. They want to participate, because if you just do it as a choral drill, or if you ask questions and the whole class answers, it gets boring. So what I'm trying to do here is to vary the delivery of dialogues to make it more interesting for the students. All right, let's go on. And then the doctor says, take this medicine and you can choose, let's say, 4 times a day. 3 points. Woohoo! The patient says, thank you. And the doctor says, you're welcome, for example. And if you take a look, this team gets 1 plus 3 plus 4, 7 points. So this team gets 7 points. Then you ask this pair to sit down, and then you invite the pair from the other team, and they do the dialogue again. And depending on how lucky they are, they get points. Yeah. So here we go. Here's another dialogue, same idea, and here's dialogue number 3. So they get to practice more. All right. And you finish this class with reading comprehension as always. So we have questions here, all kinds of questions. Then pair work, when you put them into pairs and they get to practice it all. And finally, you can give them homework assignment. The homework assignment in this case, let's write a few interview questions for Dr. Lisa. Imagine you are a school reporter. What questions would you like to ask Dr. Lisa? And then you give them a few examples. Well, this is it, guys. If you like what you see, if you like this lesson, please go to my store on Teachers Pay Teachers and buy this lesson. I hope you will enjoy it. I'm going to leave all the links in the description below, and have a nice day. Thank you very much. Bye.